So now that we've established that you are operating in Amazon's ecosystem, what are the ways that you can do traditional brand building inside of Amazon? Well, they do allow us to have some opportunities to do this. And this has been something that Amazon has built out in a massive way since I started selling on the platform. It used to be they could care less about your brand, but I do think that they see us now as sub-brands and brand partners of theirs. And they understand people are buying on Amazon because of Amazon, but there is something that makes them choose one product over another. And the more that they allow us to do our branding and tap into things that will resonate with customers, the more that customers will come to Amazon because of our brands. And you can see this happening. So for all of you out there who are saying, okay, Steve, this sounds really true for Amazon native brands, what about the big brands that are out there that people come and buy on Amazon? They're not buying that because of Amazon's brand. Well, I would beg to differ, because if you're buying Nike on Amazon, you're making a conscious decision to come to Amazon to get it because of the value that Amazon has built and the customer loyalty that they built in you to look for that product on their platform. But it's not lost on me that all of Nike's campaigns over the years and what Nike has done to build up an actual brand is now on Amazon and attracting customers to come look on Amazon specifically for their brand. So great brands off Amazon have a relatively easy time coming onto Amazon because there's already great customer demand. But that's not you. You don't have great customer demand for your product. And so if you're going to come in and build an Amazon native brand, or have Amazon be a large part of the brand that you build and maybe a portion of it's direct to consumer, it's important that you recognize that people aren't coming for your brand on day one. We hope to get there. And that would be when we say, hey, I've really built a great Amazon brand. But for the time being, recognize they're coming for Amazon and not for you. So these are some of the places that Amazon does allow you to build your brand up and promote your company and your why and what you're doing with your product to your customer. On top of the fact that you are solving a problem for that customer by having your product available, you can have a brand store. And this is basically your version of your Shopify store, but just on Amazon. And it's great that Amazon allows us to have that, because Amazon only makes that investment because they understand that the customers resonating with us the same way that they resonate with them is a very happy marriage. Your brand registry account. This is relatively new over the last 7 years on Amazon, that you could register your brand and they would help you to protect the integrity of your brand on Amazon. So having brand registry allows you to control your listings, and other people may be selling on there. We talked about how to get them gone, but your ability to control what the bullets say, what the title is, what the images are, is the brand integrity of your company and what you've built in your products, but on Amazon's ecosystem. Amazon Post, that's basically social media for Amazon. If you're not posting on Amazon Posts right now, you really should start, because Amazon's leaning into this stuff for a reason. What we do in our company is we take the same posts that we put onto Instagram, we put them onto Facebook, and we'll post them on Amazon as well. It's really just free traffic. Now, Amazon Inspire, I am pretty excited about, because this is their version of TikTok and TikTok Shop. So I believe in the future, when someone wants to type in a search on Amazon, they're going to have two options: the old traditional search, or you can type in your search like hotel soap and go right to Amazon Inspire, where they just start giving you videos like on TikTok, and you can scroll through and see which one you want and be a lot more visual with it. So Amazon's giving us this opportunity to post the same reels that we post on social media onto their platform as well. If you haven't seen this, open your Amazon app, look in the bottom left-hand corner, and you'll see the Inspire button there. Sponsored brand ads, and these have been around for a while, and the video started in 2019 under sponsored brands, but it gives you a lot of real estate on Amazon's search engine that allows you to do a little bit more than just have a product put in front of a customer. Here's where you can do things like get your messaging out there, but you can also upload videos into sponsored brands, and that gives you an immense amount of capability to actually do some brand building inside their ecosystem. And last but not least, the brand analytics. The things that were really hidden from us as sellers back in 2016, Amazon's starting to give us this data about the demographic and who your customer is. So while they don't want us to know our customers' addresses and what their names are and have a way for us to contact them outside of Amazon's messaging system, they do want to give us all the data on who's adding the cart, who's purchasing, what that customer journey looks like, the market basket analysis of if they bought your product, they also bought this one too, maybe you should start selling that product. They're giving us all of this data. And I would venture to say that 99% of sellers never go into brand analytics. They just don't do it. Most sellers are not being led by the data that Amazon's giving them. And for all the hate that I have for Jungle Scout and Helium 10 and Smart Scout, and I hate on them as a means of you finding products, when it comes to the data that's in Amazon about what your customers are actually doing, you should be looking at that. Because there's millions of dollars to be made just in the data.